Hey, my bold fans. Hope you got your tacos ready. It's Tuesday, and let me tell you, my soapies, this recap is hotter than a summer scorcher, and you ain't gonna want to miss a single juicy detail. I'm gonna give you a few highlights, and then we'll dive right in and spill the tea. First, we see Steffy giving her seal of approval of the engagement of Thomas and Paris. We also see Finn telling Hope that she will find someone and it might be right up under her nose. And Donna and Brooke doubts Thomas and Paris' engagement, which annoys Ridge. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and unpack this drama in LA for July 9th. Over at the Cliff House, Thomas and Paris are basking in the glow of their newfound happiness. They regale Steffy with tales of Douglas' budding photography skills. Now, Steffy, being the ever-supportive sister, is thrilled to see the beautiful family that they're forming together. She gives them the ultimate Steffy seal of approval, and the happy couple announces their plans for a traditional Forrester wedding at Eric's house sooner than everybody expected. Now, Douglas proudly shows off his photos to Steffy, who is thoroughly impressed. Now, Steffy can't help but express her joy at seeing Douglas so happy and Paris fitting in perfectly. Now, as Douglas runs off to play, Steffy and Paris chat about how great it is to see him thriving. Now, Paris hopes Douglas's happiness might help Hope come to terms with these changes. Steffy, with a hint of concern, wonder what's really going on with Hope lately, as she hasn't been herself. Steffi, maybe it's not just because of Thomas, but maybe she also is trying to come for your husband. As Paris and Douglas now go for a walk, Steffi and Thomas discuss the upcoming wedding. Thomas, torn and conflicted, worries about Hope struggling with the new relationship. Now, Steffi, ever the pragmatist, reminds him that Hope turned him down not once, not twice, but even a third time, unbeknownst to everybody, and that Paris is a wonderful match. She hasn't seen Thomas this free and at ease in a very long time, and she urges him just embrace this new chapter fully. Perhaps even consider a move back to Europe for a fresh start. Now, Steffi is certain that when Thomas returns, Hope will have moved on, and he'll have the adventure of a lifetime. Now, across town over at Eric's place, Eric is touched by Thomas's desire to carry on the family tradition with the wedding. But not everybody is on board. Donna, ever the skeptic, expresses her doubts fervently about the rush wedding. She can't shake the feeling that Thomas just might not be over Hope. Now, Brooke and Ridge exchange looks, with Ridge trying to downplay the concerns. He acknowledges that part of Thomas will always love Hope, but he's with Paris now, and Ridge believes that they are good together. Now, Donna, still suspicious, she's still going on and on and on, questioning the timing of it all. Eric, while supportive, admits that Hope's feelings complicate things. Now, Ridge, rubbing his face in frustration, tries to balance his sympathy for Hope with his support for his own son, Thomas. Brooke, sensing her daughter's turmoil, she says that, she's not rooting for the two of them to be together, but then she got the bright idea and wonders if Steffi is manipulating the whole situation to keep Hope and Thomas apart. Now, Ridge is just shaking his head, trying to reassure her, but Brooke remains unconvinced. The debate heats up, recalling how Thomas and Paris first started as friends and are now rushing into a marriage. Unbeknownst to them, they had feelings for each other. I don't know if you guys remember that video that I posted, 2021. Thomas put his feelings on the line to Paris, but she was with Zende. And at the same time, 2022 going into 23, we saw Paris actually having feelings for Thomas and gave him a place to stay when nobody had his back. However, Ridge insists that none of this is forced, but he's at a loss for words to comfort Brooke. Now, after Eric and Donna head to the pool, Ridge tries to console Brooke, confident that Hope is going to find her way. There's going to be another man that she'll find and be able to find love with. Brooke, though kissed and reassured by Ridge, can't shake her worry because she says her daughter is all over the place, and we all know why she's saying that, because she knows that not only does she have feelings for Thomas, she also have feelings for Finn. And now we're over at Forrester Creations, where our beloved Hope is still reeling from Thomas's shocking wedding announcement. Finn, ever the compassionate doctor, step in with some sage advice, telling her that her feelings are absolutely justified, but maybe she was just secretly hoping that Thomas would come running back to her, sweeping her off her feet. And she was like, "Oh my God, Finn, you really know me like no other." Ma'am, we all knew that's what you were hoping for in the mixture of all that confusion and longing that you had. Now, Finn, trying to be the voice of reason, assures her that Thomas is committed to Paris now, and that's truly the best for everybody involved, especially her. But Hope isn't buying it. She thinks Steffy is pushing this wedding to keep her away from Thomas, and she's not entirely wrong. Now, Finn, with a slight furrow in his brow, doubts Steffy's motives and gently suggests that Hope can do so much better than Thomas. Now, Hope, squinting one eye skeptically, isn't so sure. Now, as the conversation deepens, Finn tries to ease her troubled mind, explaining that Steffy genuinely believes Thomas and Paris want a life together. Now, Hope, visibly agitated, wonders out loud why she ever even turned Thomas down in the first place. Now, Finn, trying to be the confidant, tells her that the million-dollar question is what it is. Hope's emotions, however, are all over the place. Fear, envy, jealousy, nothing makes sense anymore, and she is twitching with uncertainty. And finally, Hope, trying to piece her feelings together, muses that if she only wants Thomas because he's now unavailable. Now, Finn reassures her that there is a world beyond Thomas, a world where she'll find true love again. He encourages her to stop letting men let her down, emphasizing that her message impacts people globally. Thomas didn't let her down. She turned down the engagement once, twice, and even a third time, Finn. First of all, why are you still there? Now, she deserves a love that is just as powerful and inspiring. And his words is sinking in. And he even said, you'll find a person and that man might be standing right in front of you. And she looked up with that twinkle in her eye, that crazy music playing in the background. And she musters up a very faint smile, but a devious one. And we all know what that means. Okay, so there you have it. And as the sun sets, the drama is simmering and we're left on the edge of our seats wondering what tomorrow is going to bring for our favorite Forrester clan. Let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. What do you think about Steffy giving her seal of approval on the engagement? Do you think she's actually pushing them together? Or is this Thomas having his real true feelings on the line for Paris? Also, we see the situation between Finn and Hope at Forrester. He says that that man that she's looking for might be right standing in front of his face. Yeah, and unbeknownst to Finn, Hope thinks that's you, Finn. Also, Donna doubting and Brooke doubting Thomas's and Paris's engagement. Now, the interesting thing is, Donna and Brooke, you never wanted Thomas with her in the first place, but now you're flipping out about the fact that he's moving on. Make that make sense. And if Steffy, Brooke, is the one that's pushing them together, she's actually doing you a favor if you truly don't want Thomas with Hope. Yeah, make that make sense as well. Make sure you also check out the Young and the Restless recap for today, as well as we got a whole lot of craziness going on in Genoa City. We see Adam lying to Sally, Victoria wants Claire to be named the Newman, and Jack confronts Victor Newman. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. And until the next one, we'll see you all soon. Bye, Soapies.